Good evening, everyone. I welcome you back to the library management system project. Okay, this will be the part 2 of the project. In the part 1, we have seen how basically the library management system works. Okay, we have seen one like diagram of it. Okay, let me show the diagram again. Right. So this was our basic layout, which we have seen yesterday. Okay, we have seen on the left side, we have a home page. Okay, we have a home page. On that, we have two buttons, admin and user. So once we click on the admin button, it'll take us to the admin page. It'll take us to the admin page. Once we click on the user button, it'll take us to the user page. Okay, and this is nothing but the databases which we want to create. We need to create two tables in a single database. Okay, now in yesterday's class, we have seen how to create the home page, how to create the two buttons, that is admin and user, and how to link the admin page with admin button. Okay, how to link this page with admin button. We have also created the page containing fields like book name, author, and quantity, like belong to the admin. Okay, and we have created the submit button also. In today's class, I'm going to show you how to create the user page and how to create the tables in a database. Okay, so without wasting any time, let's dive into the topic now. So I'll open my PyCharm window. So this is yesterday's code, which I've written, yesterday's program. So if you right click and run it. So this is yesterday's page we have seen. This is the home page. We have the title library management system. So once you click on the admin page or the admin button, you can see the admin page pops out. Okay, we have the content like book name, author, quantity, and submit button. Okay, this was the task we have done till yesterday in the session 1 or part 1. In session 2, that is part 2, in today's session, I'm going to say you how can we create a user page and how can we link that with the user button. Okay, so it's quite same like admin page only. Like we have seen, we have taken a tkinter concept. We have imported tkinter on the top. We have taken one class multiple. Okay, at the bottom, we have taken the root equals to tk. This is the main page, the home page. We have created the object also for that class. Okay, and we have sent that root into that class. And we have written root.main loop to access that home window. In the class, we have taken a constructor, okay, and calling a root here as a parameter. And instead of taking root, I'm taking self.root as the by default variable. So wherever I used to write root.title, I'm just replacing with self.root.title, self.root.geometry, self.root.config. Okay, next we have created one heading into the page with the help of label attribute. Then we have created two buttons, that is admin button and user button in that home page. Next, we have taken one more method in the class with the name admin underscore page, where we have again taken a variable and called the tk function to create a new page. And we have later linked with this admin page with the admin button. Okay, so in the admin button at the end, we have passed command attribute and we have written self.admin underscore page. Make sure that whenever you're calling a method from one method to another method, or basically if you're calling a method in a class, using self is compulsory. Okay, self dot, what is the method name? Admin page. So self dot admin page. So whenever you click on the button, it will take you to the admin page. Here we have taken window.title to give the title of the admin page, window.geometry to resize the admin page, window.config to change the background color. We have inserted heading, sorry, we have inserted three labels, book name, author, and quantity. Make sure you're inserting at a proper location, that is window. Okay, at the same way we have inserted entry boxes also. Okay, one entry box for books, one entry box for author, one entry box for quantity. Make sure that even the entry box are properly being sent to window only, because that is representing admin page. At the end, we have created one submit button. Okay, and we have sent it to the window that is representing admin page. So this was a basic task till now. Okay, this is all we have done till now. So in today's class, we'll be seeing about the user page. Now, how to create the user page in the same way like we have done with the admin page. Okay, so we'll just create one more method. Make sure the alignment is proper. Okay, now what I mean by alignment, just let me scroll a little bit outwards. You can see the alignment is coming from here. Okay, from one method, the same alignment follows to the another method. Don't take it inside. If you take it inside, that becomes the part of that method only. but I want to be a separate method. So I'm just taking it in a proper aligned manner. I'll be taking one method with the name user underscore page. Okay. Now, like in the admin page, I've taken one variable and I've called the tk function to create one window. In the same way, I'll be taking one more variable here. Suppose window one. You can take window also, but instead of getting confused, I'm taking window one. Window one equals to capital T and small k. That is representing a function to create a new page. Okay. Now, I'll be writing window one dot title. What should be the title? User page. What should be the title? User page. Now I'll be writing window one dot geometry. Sir, what should be the geometry? Same as the admin page, that is 300 width, 300 height. Now, next window one dot config. I'll be taking here background equals to powder blue. I want the same background for all the pages, so I'm taking powder blue. Okay, so quickly just let us link this user page, the method, with the button present on the init constructor. Remember one thing, you can call init constructor in this scenario as home page also. You can call init constructor as home page in our scenario. So on our home page, we have a button representing with a variable user underscore button. There is no command till now, only text is there, no command is there. So keep a comma here and write command, command equals to, I said you want to call which method? User underscore page method. You cannot write it directly. You cannot write user underscore page. That won't get you the right output. You should write self dot user underscore page. Self dot user underscore page. It means that whenever I click on the button, it'll take me to this method. Okay, so quickly run the output and let's check whether that pop-up is coming or not. So let me click on the user button and you can see that the pop-up is coming. Okay, I'll show it again. Let me click on the user button. See, the pop-up is coming. The title is user page. We have the background color. We have the size of 300 width, 300 height. Now quickly, let's insert the text. Okay, what should be the text? We want book name, author. We want only book name field and author field in the user page. So quickly, let's take the help of the label attribute and do it. Now, I'll write here book. Okay, let's take here user underscore book underscore label equals to which attribute? Label attribute. See, user page is having its own window, it's having its own page. We are representing that by which variable? Window one variable. We are representing that whole page of user with window one variable. So I want to send that label on which page? Window one page only. So I'll be writing inside window one, comma. What should be the text? The text should be book space name colon at the end. Next, background equals to powder blue. Okay, next font equals to, I want the font to be bold and it should be of size 15. That is more than enough. Okay, the font should be bold and it should be a 15 size. We'll write user underscore book underscore label dot place. Place x equals to 20 and y equals to 40. Okay, so let's check it. Run the program. Click on the user page. See, you're getting book name. Okay, in the same way, let's create one more label for author. We'll write author underscore label. Okay, we'll just write at the start user underscore author underscore label equals to which attribute? Label attribute. You're sending it where? To window one, where text is what? Author. Background is what? Powder blue. Okay, font should be how much? Font should be first of all of bold type and it should be of 15 as size. Next, user underscore author underscore label dot place. X equals to same X axis as of user book label and Y equals to, let's take 100. Right click and run. Click on the user button and you can see the page is accessed, where you're getting book name and author as field. I think spacing is quite a major thing here. I think this much sticky spacing is not required. You can just give more spacing between these two. We'll increase the y-axis and let's take 180. click on the user button and you can see, okay, it's coming more down. I think 150 will be enough. Click on the user button. Yes, all right. So we have book name and author. Okay, so let's quickly create the entry boxes also. Okay, we need to create the entry boxes so that we can give the book name and author. Okay, we'll create the entry boxes here. Okay, so how to create the entry boxes with the help of entry attribute. So we'll write here user underscore book underscore entry equals to which attribute? Entry attribute. Now the entry box should be presented in which page? User page. User page is represented by which variable? Window 1. Which variable? Window 1. So I'll be writing here window 1. Now user underscore book underscore entry dot place, where x equals to 100 and y equals to 40. I think 100 will it be enough? Okay, let's see it once. Right click, run. User page. Okay, it's overriding it. We'll just take here 150. Right click, run. User page, got it. Okay, the same entry box should be given to author also. So we'll write here author underscore book underscore entry equals to entry attribute. Where do you want to send it? To window 1. You'll write author underscore book underscore entry dot place, where x equals to 150 and y equals to 100. Oh, sorry, y was also 150, correct. Run the program. Click on the user button and you can see there is a whole new page for user, which is taking book name and author. Now we require what? We require a submit button. Okay, so now what we'll do is we'll write here user underscore submit. User underscore submit equals to which attribute? Button attribute. Sorry, B should be capital, button attribute. Again, the same doubt, you are sending the button on which place? To window 1. Window 1 is representing which page? User page. Okay, so right here window 1, comma, text equals to submit. Okay, now we'll write here user underscore submit dot place, where x equals to 150, okay, 130 and y equals to 200. So if you right click and run, you'll be getting the home page. Just click on the user button and you can see the window pops out displaying the user page. So by this, the user page is ready. We have all the requirements present in our user page. Okay, we have the book name entry box, we have the order entry box, and we have a submit button. Okay, so by this, the front end part is done. We have successfully created the front end layout. We have created the home page. We are able to access the admin page on one click of admin button. We are able to access the user page on one click of user button. Clear? So by this, the front end part is ready. We need to only link this with the backend part, nothing but a database. Okay, so we'll do one thing. We'll create the database first and we'll create the table also. So like I said, it's given in the layout also. In our database, in our database, we require how many tables? 2 tables, table number 1 and table number 2. Table number 1 is admin table, which reads all the data from admin, that is book name, author, and quantity. Table number 2 will be for user, that will be only taking book name and author. Okay, so let's create the tables and the database first. Let me close this off. So like I said you yesterday, I'm going to use MySQL software for this project. Okay, so I'm opening my MySQL command line. You can use MySQL workbench or command line is more than enough. Okay. Yeah. So let me type my password quickly. Yes. So I'm able to access the MySQL with the help of a password. Now, what is the command usually we use to create the database? The command is create database and database name. So I'm writing here library underscore management, library underscore management and semicolon. Okay, what is the database name? Library underscore management. Press enter and you can see it is showing query. Okay, one row affected. One row affected means the database is being added. So write your next command as use library underscore management semicolon. So you can see that a message is coming, database changed. So currently I'm working with this database. Now, after creating the database, we should create tables because already we're aware of this concept. Okay. A database consists of one table or n number of tables. Okay. A database consists of one table or n number of tables. So how to create the table using this command? Create table. Create table. Okay, then table name. What should be the table name? Suppose I'm writing admin underscore table. We can take admin also, your wish. It's up to you. Okay, create table admin. In the parenthesis of the admin, I should be keeping what? I should be keeping the column name and column type. Okay, I'm using the command create table. I'm creating the table with the name admin. Inside the parenthesis, I should be giving all the column name and column type. So first column name is book underscore name. The first column name is book underscore name. First of all, how many columns do we require? According to our layout, we require 3 columns: book name, author, and quantity. Okay, so let me create the 3 columns. See, so first column is book underscore name. Which type of data it is? String type of data. It will accept only string type of data. For that, I'm using a data type varchar. Okay, how many length? How much is the length? You can take 250 or you can take 300, your wish. Okay, because the book name will be quite long. Okay, next we'll keep a comma and write the second field as author. The second column is author. Now author is what type of data? Again, it is string type of data. So which type I'll be using here? Varchar type. Okay, varchar reading how many characters? Suppose I think here also we take 300. Okay, now the last one is what? Quantity. So I'll be writing here quantity. Quantity. The last field is quantity. The last column is quantity. Sir, quantity takes what type of data? Integer type of data, because you're replacing quantity with the help of numbers. So write here int. At the end, semicolon. So with the help of this command, create table admin, okay, which is containing column name as book name, second column as author, and quantity as the third column. Okay, I'm able to create the table. Once I press on the enter button, once I press the enter key, this admin table will be created. So how can we check whether the table is really created or not? We have a command, show space tables, semicolon. We have a command, show tables, ending with semicolon, because each and every MySQL command ends with semicolon. So if you observe here, it is saying what? Tables in library management. So tables present in your database. How many are there? Only one. And what is the table name? Admin. Okay, so like we created one table name admin, we'll create one more table for user also. So write here create table user. We'll write create table user. Okay, in the parenthesis we'll write here book underscore name. We'll write the first column should be book name. Reading which type of data? Varchar. How much is the characters? 300. Next, for user, we want only 2 columns. Okay, you can check the layout. For user table, we want only 2 columns. This is our user table. We want only 2 columns: book name and author. Okay, so already book name I've written there. We'll write author also. So write here author space, which type of data type it is? Varchar. How much is the length? 300. And at the end, semicolon. So require only 2 columns for table user. Okay. So once you press enter, you can see that query. Okay, it is showing what? User table also is being created. If you type the same command, show tables, you can see that both the tables are getting displayed, admin and user. Right now, there is no data present in both of them. Okay, suppose I'm writing select star from admin. Will display what? Empty set, because right now there is no data. Okay, so this was all about the session 2. Okay, where we have seen how to create the front end part. I'll just run it again. See, this is the front end part where we are able to access the home page of the library management system, where we have a separate page for admin. The page will pop out when we click on the admin button. Okay, where we have a separate page for user. It will pop out when we click on the user button. This is all about the front end part. In tomorrow's, like in the next concept or in the next session, I'll be showing you how to connect this admin page with database and user page with database. Okay, that will be the last part of the library management system. Okay, so we'll end our session today here only. Hope you'll be creating this like remaining part of user, and I hope you'll be creating the tables also. So make the stuff ready till here so that we can go with the connectivity part. Okay, so stop here and I'll meet you in the next session. Okay, thank you everyone.